28-year-old assistant nurse Nimo Bashir Daud had nearly finished her day when she boarded a bus home late Sunday, just as she had done countless times before. On this night, only a short walk through a wooded path separated her from her apartment in a quiet suburb north of Stockholm. Moments after stepping off the bus, Daud called a close friend. They spoke about everyday plans and the future until her friend heard a sudden, terrified scream, and then nothing. Alarmed, relatives and neighbors rushed into the cold December darkness. Police arrived soon after and found Daud lifeless beneath a white forensic sheet, stabbed to death within sight of her home. "It still feels unreal," said her younger sister, 20-year-old Nusra Bashir, recalling their last meeting at a recent family wedding. "If I had known it would be the last time I'd see her, I would have held her so tight. She was the kindest person on earth." Zainab Hassan, Nimo's friend who was on the phone with her at the time of the attack, remains deeply shaken. "There was nothing unusual about our conversation. We were just talking as we normally would, discussing when we would meet next and go over our plans," Zainab said. "Suddenly, I heard loud noises and screaming," she added. "I called out hello, hello, and then all sound disappeared." Nimo went silent. Daud's colleagues at Lowenstromska Hospital described her as devoted to patient care, often staying late to ensure her patients were comfortable. "She had a natural empathy," said a coworker who asked not to be named, noting that Daud had recently begun preparing for further studies in healthcare. "She wanted to do more, to help more people." By Monday night, authorities had arrested a 38-year-old man who, investigators say, took the same bus as Daud and got off behind her. According to prosecutors, surveillance footage and fare card records helped identify the suspect, who reportedly confessed after being taken into custody. Court documents reveal that he has received involuntary psychiatric treatment multiple times, most recently ending in 2022. At least one previous evaluation described him as violent and aggressive when unmedicated. "There is no known connection between them," said prosecutor Peter Kleesen. "This was an act of extreme violence. We must investigate whether more incidents." The murder has unsettled Marsta's close-knit community. Neighbors have called on local authorities to improve street lighting and patrols in residential areas. Police have responded by increasing their presence and encouraging residents to walk in groups at night. Community representatives are urging anyone with information to come forward, hoping to fill in missing pieces of what happened during those crucial, final minutes of Daud's life. For her loved ones, the loss is devastating. Daud's older sister, Hybo, said their family had recently gathered at a wedding and looked forward to more celebrations. Now, they face a future filled with questions and sorrow. "We just want to know why," Hybo said. Nimo was on her way home from work, on a route she trusted. "We'll never stop asking why someone took her from us." For now, the community in Marsta must grapple with a loss that feels senseless and sudden. Daud's family vows they will not rest until they understand why a bright, caring life ended that night, just a few steps from home.